Welcome back to Random Studios, the place where everything is random and ridiculous. And also, welcome to my new series, Ryan's Rants, where I rant about the world's worst. If you've read the title of this video, then you probably know that we are talking about fidget spinners. I finally got one. Am I cool now? Am I cool? These things have been the rage right now, but why? Well, it's obvious. They help you concentrate and they're fun to play with. They also serve as a weapon, but we'll talk about that later. These things are the cheapest things ever. Even mine's worn out after 30 minutes of playing with it. And they sell so many types of them. Why the variety? We don't need some added color or design. We all know that they're plastic and will break after 5 minutes of playing with it. You say your fidget spinner is gold, well then why can't I wash the paint off of it? It's like clothing. They're designed to cover our private parts, so why do you have to put all these crazy designs on them? Does it really matter at all? Did I mention the price of these things? What? These things cost $3 each to make, but Amazon decides to price them for $20 to buy. $20? I can make my own for a 20th of that price. If a person can slop 4 bearings together and put plastic around them, well, then I probably can too. And there are so many alternatives to this, like a pen or an iPhone. But you can't use these in school though, because teachers call this a distraction. Jeez, that's as much of a distraction as blinking. And I'll give them respect. They are fun. Before they break. As well, people do tricks with these things. It's not that easy to do them though. They spin them, toss them, and balance it on their nose. But those are just the beginning of the many tricks. However, a harmless spinning ninja star is very hard to manipulate like that. Speaking of ninja stars, these can actually be weapons. Or at least people on YouTube think so, when they take these things and throw them at watermelons or other fruit, expecting them to cut right through. Why? Out of all the weapons out there, you picked the rounded gears? And you know what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. Either the spinner bounces off, or the person completely misses and breaks the thing themselves. The videos do so well though. You know what? Next time, just use a real ninja star. Last time I tried to balance this on my nose, it fell off and nearly hit my eyeball. Let's market that to children! Did I mention they get lost easily? Yeah, these things are small and they usually get lost, maybe because the consumer isn't even playing with it. Let's get real for a moment. These things are fun, but they soon become repetitive and boring. And just like every single other trend, they're just gonna disappear eventually and no one will remember it. And there are so many ways to fidget. You can find so many alternatives. People on YouTube are always making tutorials of how to make your own fidget toys. People say that the creator made millions off of this thing. That's about 50,000 people per $1 million. But none of those people are adults. It's always just us, the kids. Now, I'm offended when I'm called a kid. I actually prefer to be called a teen. And to be fair, I still am kind of a kid. But these spinners make us look more like kids. In a public place, people who wouldn't know what these are would just assume there's some kind of spinning top or some kind of play toy. So the world decides to say, oh, these aren't toys. These are, I don't know, fidget spinners. Many articles state that these are very beneficial to concentration, and actually they are. But we all know that we're just kids playing with a toy, and the world knows too. So my recommendation? Don't buy these expensive, plastic, colored, cheaply made, harmless ninja star looking, eyeball hurting, difficult trick making, $3 million school band, 5-minute fun fidget gear things that your grandpa clearly hasn't heard of. So that's my rant for today. Thank you so much for listening to my annoying voice. Peace. Alright, just a little thing after the video. If you really like fidget spinners, like a lot, don't get mad at me for this. This is 100% a joke, kind of. Some of the things are my opinion. I do think that they're very overpriced. I think they're very cheap, and, you know, whatever. You can buy one if you want. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, I might be making more of these rants on something, so please leave a comment down below of what I should do next. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one, and bye.